Karibuni Kenya! Hello everybody, Silverpicker here, and welcome to the Silverpicker Squad. Now, today's video is going to be different than any other video that I've ever done before. And what I want to do today is introduce you to a new series that I'm going to have periodically on my channel, which is all about money from around the world. Now, what many of you may not know about me is that aside from my interests in coins and gold and silver and picking and thrifting and making money on the side, I am an avid world traveler. I absolutely love visiting new places, eating new foods, meeting new people, and exploring new cultures in the world around us. Ever since I was old enough to travel on my own, I saved up every penny I could during college and shortly after college, and I would always take these big, exciting, adventurous trips all around the world. And I always am fascinated by the currency and the coins. And I've even thought about making videos like this and sharing with you just coins from around the world, currencies from around the world, and exposing you to a little bit more of culture from other places. Certainly, money from around the world can give you a little bit of insight into a little bit about the culture or the government of that location, maybe even inspire you to go there yourself. So anyway, if you've noticed, I haven't been posting a ton of videos to my channel recently, and that's in part because I've actually been working for the last couple months in Kenya. That's right, I've been in Nairobi, Kenya, on the African continent for the last couple months working on a really cool social impact project. And while I've been here, I have certainly had the opportunity to get very acquainted with the coins and currency of this country. Now, the main reason is that this country, since it is still a part of what's called the Global South, they are very much still a cash culture. The credit cards are much less common, although they do have something called M-Pesa, which is a mobile payment solution that practically everybody here uses, which is really cool, especially because you don't even need a smartphone to use it. But still, like many places, cash is king. Now let's get right into it. Let's take a look at what we have here. So this is a selection of different bills and different coins from this country. Now, what is the first thing that you all notice about the obverse of these bills? Well, that's right. President Jomo Kenyatta, the first president after sort of post-colonial Kenya, is featured on every single bill and every single coin. So that should give you some insight into a little bit about the culture and government here. But you can take a look. I'll take you on a little tour. They have 1,000 Kenyan shilling notes, 500 Kenyan shilling notes, 200 Kenyan shilling notes, 100 Kenyan shilling notes, and finally, the smallest, 50 Kenyan shilling notes. We'll get into the coins in a little bit. Now, if you're wondering about exchange rates, obviously that will change over time, but currently, as you watch this video for the first time, it is a very easy exchange rate. It's about 100 to 1. So that 50 shilling note that you see in the right-hand corner, that is about 50 US cents, and that 1,000 shilling note is about 10 bucks. So it's very easy to travel here because you can make all those calculations in your head. The coins, of course, we'll take a look at. This top row represents the basic coins that you'll see on an everyday basis. You have the 1 shilling, the 5 shilling, the 10 shilling, and the 20 shilling coin. However, I've also had the opportunity to receive in my change 3 different coins that are not part of this same series. So all of these bills and all of these coins are dated 2010. The bills are dated specifically July 16th, 2010. But these 3 coins are from different years. This 1 shilling coin is actually from 2005, which differs from all the other coins that I've seen minted in this region. These 2 feature the former President Moi. This is a 20 shilling coin. And what is this? This is a 5 shilling coin from the 1980s. I actually saw this in the till drawer at a shoe store that I was at and asked if I could have this one back in my change instead of one of the modern ones. The cashier was very surprised as why I would want this old one that isn't really valid currency anymore, but obviously to share it with you guys, I wanted to give you an idea of what some of the earlier Kenyan currency looked like as well. But the fun part about looking at foreign currency, modern foreign currency, isn't necessarily, the president's face or the face side, the obverse side of the coins or bills, but rather the beauty that's found on the back. And that is what makes these Kenyan notes really, really special. Now, I really love the beauty and the designs of the reverse of these bills. I mean, I think that they're absolutely spectacular, especially the 1,000 shilling note. I mean, I love the animals here. I mean, I've gone on a number of safaris, and I mean, even when you're driving up country in this region, you'll see zebras and baboons and all sorts of other animals just on the side of the road. It's really, really fascinating. So you have the elephants over here. On the 500 note, you have Kenyan Parliament, along with the Kenyan shield that sort of represents the country, is found on the flag. On the 200 note, it represents the cotton harvest. Now, I'm not 100% sure why this was chosen as sort of the iconic image on one of the banknotes, but it is certainly nice artistically. I have similar questions about the art on the back of the 100 shilling note as well. You certainly see that there is the Jomo Kenyatta statue, but the buildings in the background are just the Kenya International Convention Center. Maybe I'm not aware of their historical significance, but seems pretty strange to me to have that as sort of the symbol that's on the back of the 100 shilling note. And then finally, I think this one is just really, really striking. It's an image of a caravan of camels passing through a monument that's found in Mombasa, which you see the elephant tusks, which of course has been a big hot button issue in this entire region due to poachers. But I mean, man, take a look at these beautiful notes. What do you guys think about them? Now, the reverse of the coins is far less exciting, but I figured I would show it to you anyway. There it is, a bunch of numbers. Now, I think the last thing that I want to share with you about cash and bills and coins in Kenya is that the examples you see here, I had to collect over the past 2 months just to be able to find bills that were crisp and clean and would look really, really nice on camera for you guys. I wanted to give you a chance to see them in their true colorful brilliance. But because every bit of cash is used here so frequently, and of course it's expensive to produce, etc., the cash doesn't always look like this. In fact, it more often looks like this, or even like this. And this is really unbelievable. I mean, to see a bill like this, you get this in change all the time over here. Really, all the time. And, I mean, you can sometimes see, like here, when you look closely, the security ribbon is actually coming out of the bill. The plastic portion has lifted out of the bill. It's in such ratty shape. I mean, look at that. It is very rare to find bills like this in the US. Certainly not that you get every single day in change. But that is some of the enjoyment and some of the wonder of traveling abroad, seeing new things, appreciating new things, and then sometimes even appreciating what you have at home. So anyway, I really hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really, really helps me when you share the videos. It helps spread my channel and encourage me to make more awesome content for you guys. If you guys are big travelers or you guys have collected currency and coins from around the world, drop me a comment below, especially if you've been to Kenya or East Africa. I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you have a chance, follow me on these social media sites. I post things there all the time, usually before it hits YouTube. And if you're a subscriber, thank you very, very much. We really love having you as part of the Silverpicker Squad. But if you're not, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell next to it so you get notified when I post new videos, and join us in the Silverpicker Squad. We learn about coins, we learn about bills, we learn about gold, silver, picking, thrifting, and just making a little bit extra money on your own terms. So anyway, until next time, Silverpicker out.